Hi, beautiful. I'm sure you already know that eating well is one of the best things that we can do for our health and well-being. But of course, feeling amazing and being truly healthy goes way beyond just what we put on our plate. So I was repotting some of my plants the other day, and it gave me the idea to make this short video because I want to share the amazing health benefits of indoor gardening. So as you might be able to tell, I love having indoor plants. I love indoor gardening, and I just want to share with you why it's so amazing for all of us. You may already realize that being among plants and nature does wonders for both our physical and mental wellness. But what if you live in the city? Maybe you don't have the luxury of having your own backyard. Or even if you do, what about when the weather's unpleasant and it's cold and dark for long stretches of time, such as in the winter? Well, good news is that you can still enjoy the benefits of plants by tending to your indoor garden. So today I want to discuss 7 science-backed reasons why you might want to incorporate indoor gardening and more indoor plants into your everyday life. The number one reason is definitely stress reduction. So in today's fast-paced environment, many of us are facing chronic stress. And while facing, occasional short-term stress can be actually good for us, it can motivate us, inspire us, and help us focus our energy and also enhance performance. Chronic stress is the real burden, as it can lead to all kinds of issues like anxiety, confusion, poor concentration, decreased performance, and even depression and other chronic health conditions. So I was actually reading that 75 to 90% of all doctor's visits are for stress-related ailments. That is huge. The good news is that indoor plants and indoor gardening can help us relieve stress with really minimal effort. Studies show that simply having plants in your home or your office, I prefer both, can make you feel more relaxed, soothed, and connected to nature. So who wouldn't want that? And really the only thing you have to do is water them and occasionally repot them. Additionally, studies have found that engaging in indoor gardening activities can significantly lower stress levels when compared to computer-based tasks. So they did this study when they had people do a computer-based task and measured their stress, and then they had them do an indoor gardening activity such as repotting a plant or even, I think, just watering them. And, the stress levels, the difference in stress levels was huge. So this is great news. If you work on the computer a lot, you can do some indoor gardening and tip the scales back in your favor a little bit. Another common struggle that many of us face these days is the lack of focus and sustained attention, or the ability to sustain our attention for a long time. One of the reasons for this could, of course, be the heightened amounts of stress. Also, the abundance of stimuli that we get bombarded with on a daily basis. I don't think I have to tell you about that. We sort of all know how it is these days. We get so much information, so much stuff thrown at us, and it's really hard to keep our focus as a result. Luckily, having real plants in your living or work area, again, preferably both if you ask me, can improve your attention and also your ability to concentrate. That can give you an edge in your daily tasks and also help you achieve more of your goals with a calmer, more centered mind. So I don't know about you, but I know that this is something that I personally am trying to get better at, and I try to work on, is to really keep focused away from all the distractions that life tries to throw at me to meet my goals. And good thing is that plants can help me to do that. The third reason to think more about an indoor garden is the fact that indoor plants have been shown to have therapeutic effects on our minds and bodies. When you think about this, it shouldn't be a big surprise. Although modern lifestyles and progress often seek to distance us further away from nature, the truth is that we are a part of nature. Nature is a part of us. So it only makes sense that living with plants can have a profoundly beneficial effect on our physical and mental well-being. Studies have actually shown that caring for an indoor garden has a positive effect on people who struggle with mental health issues. It helps foster feelings of wellness and reduces symptoms of depression and anxiety. Of course, you don't need to have a formal diagnosis to reap the benefits and feel the peace and the tranquility that an indoor garden brings to your space. The number 4 reason is quite interesting and also a great point for bringing more live plants into all sorts of environments, including hospital rooms. Several research studies have found that people who had plants in their hospital rooms while recuperating from surgery needed less pain medication and also had shorter hospital stays than people who weren't looking at greenery during their recovery periods. So, granted, these results were observed in a hospital setting, but personally, I think that it's a no-brainer that these encouraging findings do translate into our home environments as well. So if you're under the weather or recovering from any kind of surgery or illness, indoor plants are certainly your friend and perhaps your guide to a quicker recovery overall. Another great reason to embrace more plants in your space and in your life is that they can actually help increase your productivity. So studies have shown that having live plants in a workspace helps people work faster and also feel less stressed while doing it. So maybe you want to let your boss know because that's quite the win-win for everyone. Plants can also help you feel more positive in general. So studies on indoor plants have shown that plants, again in a workspace this time, give workers a more positive outlook. And also workers that have plants in their work environment tend to feel more loyalty and commitment to their organization. Now, if plants can have this impact and boost a positive outlook in the workplace, just imagine the wonders that they could work for your positive perspective when you're at home. Finally, the number 7 reason, and this one has to do with the even more tangible physical benefits of indoor plants, and that is the improved air quality. So certain indoor plants, such as aloe vera, which I have right here behind me, the snake plant, which is hiding right back here, or English ivy, among others, maybe I'll leave a list for you, have been shown to improve air quality, scrubbing contaminants from the air and reducing volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. Those are the tiny little particles that we sometimes get in our indoor air, especially in the city, but in the country as well. So having these indoor plants around is great. They really do a lot of work. They are cleaning the air as we speak. So love them for it. So as you see, there are so many wonderful benefits of having and taking care of indoor plants. Beyond the benefits that I listed, integrating plants into our indoor spaces connects us with nature, providing a much needed sanctuary and peace in our often busy lives. Indoor plants remind us of the natural world's healing powers right in our own homes. They're really our great friends and companions. That is it for me today. I wanted to tell you about the wonders of having indoor plants because I was repotting a couple of my own and saw it as the perfect opportunity to talk about their benefits. If you'd like to watch more videos with various tips and ideas for living a healthy and content life, please go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.